What's up, YouTube? I'm Draco. Thanks for sliding to the channel with Draco on that. So look, my channel is basically for the youngs, right? WGenZ. I got hella god kids, hella kids in my family that's under the age of 21. So I'm OG to this shit. You know what I mean? I feel like I could definitely put them on. I could definitely get them to drop. I could definitely get them some advice to help them move smarter and better. They said it take a village in real life, in real time. So I'm gonna need all my youngs to come to the front right now. Because if ain't nobody telling y'all, 51% of the internet is fake. Now, regardless if the internet is fake, in real life, we still gonna have friendships and relationships. Associates know the difference. And I wanna speak on the DDG versus Jay Cinco beef / fallout. Because they were friends, they were homies, right? Alright, so boom. So y'all gonna have homies in life. And I want y'all to know how to move, how to maneuver with y'all homies if y'all start beefing. So we're gonna listen to DDG side, we're gonna listen to Jay Cinco side, and we're gonna get a little input from Ben the Don. And I'm gonna drop y'all off, you know what I mean? But before I get into it, I do want to say this. Y'all gotta understand, these are influencers, content creators, streamers. They have to put their lives on the internet. Y'all are not influencers or streamers. Everything that y'all do in real life does not have to hit the internet. Alright? That's on game. But I want y'all to really pay attention to what both men are saying. And I want y'all to understand your feelings are definitely valid. So however you feel is valid. However the other person feel is valid. What's most important is how you handle situations.
This all started at the Mafia-thon. I already told y'all, prior to me going on there, I had a 30-minute conversation with Reggie, right? And I told him, I'm like, I called Kai before I even put up. I'm like, I ain't trying to go in there and mediate with no on live, because the nigga say some crazy shit, then, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit there. I'm not gonna let a nigga play with me. So I'm like, I'd rather have a conversation with, we can talk off the camera, but I'm not finna just straight up just get on no internet shit. And you know what I'm saying? We saying some mean shit to each other. Me and Reggie talk, boom. I'm like, man, it's whatever. We squashed it. He apologized. I apologized. Boom. We moved on from it, right? So then when we got on the stream, Reggie said one line that I didn't catch. I didn't catch the line. He said one line that I didn't catch. And I'm like, if I would have caught it, I probably would have said something, or at least stopped the segment and shit like that. But I'm like, you know what? It's too late. What I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back upstairs and be like, hey, why you say that? And plus, the shit he said is not true. So I'm like, I can't even really get mad at that, because that's like me. That's like a motherfucker calling me ugly. I know I ain't ugly. What pissed me off is in our group chat, I read it, right? I'm thinking the stream going amazing. Y'all seen, I was having a ball. I was doing fucking Spinneroonies, 720s with Tony Hawk and fucking in the damn fold up bed having a ball. I was having so much fun in Mafia-thon 3. We did a little rap battle, boom, boom. Kai doing his segment with all the skateboarders. I'll go outside, I read my group chat, and everybody in my group chat talking about some, why you ain't fight him? Why you ain't do this? All this to get in a rap battle? Mind you, I'm talking to everybody though. Everybody though. I do a group FaceTime. You know how you can group FaceTime a whole group? And I'm like, man, what the do y'all want me to do? Mind you, I'm talking to everybody, bro. Cinco was not singled out whatsoever. I'm like, what y'all want me to do, bro? Y'all want me to come in here and box on a 20-year-old, 21-year-old in front of all these nice establishments and look ghetto, so you can say the Capaholics be standing on shit? Y'all don't even know what the is going on. Me and him squashing shit. What? I can't fight nobody. Y'all know why. I'm not finna sit here and get on the internet and box no 21-year-old. And then to lose if I was to do some shit like that. Then I'm a bully and this and that. And then a like Cinco ain't gonna defend me. Y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I'm online. I do the group FaceTime. Everybody answer that but Cinco. And I'm going back and forth. We going back and forth. They like, man, it ain't that deep. First of all, this shit unprovoked. I didn't ask nobody to comment on what I'm doing on this damn stream, and they f***ed my whole mojo up. I don't know if y'all noticed, but when I came back on the stream, I'm like, bro, these pissed me off. I couldn't even entertain like I wanted to, because I'm like, bro, y'all really nitpicking, bro, and y'all don't know what's going on with on the camera. So I'm like, okay, cool. Everybody answered the FaceTime call but Cinco.
So y'all heard his side. He felt like Cinco disrespected him and didn't have his back, right? So how y'all think y'all should maneuver in that situation? Y'all think y'all should bring it to the internet? No. Do y'all think y'all should talk to y'all homie, y'all best friend, your BFF? Yes. Talk to your friend. Tell your friend your feelings. You know what I mean? And don't try to do it in an awkward time. Pull your friend to the side if people are around. Don't be goofy. Don't be weird. I mean, I literally feel like a lot of things could be solved with simple conversations. Now, obviously, like I said, a lot of things on the internet is fake. So this could be fake. But in real life, don't be fake. Be a real person. Stand on being real. Stand on being honest. You know what I mean? The universe is going to repay you if you are a decent human being. Don't be out here being weird. Don't be out here being lame. Because at the end of the day, if somebody going to talk about you, you want them to say good things about you. Simple. If people exposing you or just talking about you in general and they not saying nothing good, how can you be mad? You can't. You cannot be mad if people are speaking the real on you. If you don't like what people are saying about you, move different. And it's not hard. Use your common sense. Be a decent human being at all times. Be fair. Be a real person. Be solid. Stand on 10. Simple. And just know, right from right, wrong from wrong, fair is fair. If you picking sides, pick the right side. Obviously. Don't pick who you like better or who got the highest numbers or who is more popular. Alright, let's hear Lil Bro out.
Even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real. Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying, like, speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro. That's not a real friend group. Like, our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity. Like, last year I was at the bottom of the rank. You know, this person has talked to various crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even the time I got talked to crazy, like this situation where just blatantly disrespected below the belt. He blatantly disrespected another below the belt. And that person didn't say nothing. They took it. Like, they just, Nick calling bitch, I made you, and who you drive this, and whoop, like real crazy shit. Fool. It's like, damn, like, I wouldn't stand for that, bro. If I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'ma stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'ma speak up. I said I'ma lead a group, try to wave some money over my head, try to wave a gambling deal, like, oh, sent a screenshot like, oh yeah, you finna lead a group, all right, bet, I was finna bring this. I was finna bring this here to y'all. Send a little screenshot of some money. I told the nigga, man, f that money. That made me feel like you don't even know me even more. I don't let shit slide so many times, gang, like, so many times, because I want to be accepted by a group of I thought was cool. Or accepted by I thought was cool, certain I thought was cool. Money ain't everything, fool. It's all about respect, gang. If I genuinely feel like something is right, bro, I'ma stand for it. If I genuinely feel like something wrong, I'ma speak up. Cause I don't got no content to do in that house. All the niggas relying on hoes and shit. I ain't got no content doing that.
Alright, y'all heard what bro said. He felt like he was disrespected. He felt like it wasn't a real friend group, and he in a relationship now, and he don't want to do content based off of women, the hus. And I respect that. His feelings is valid. DDG feelings is valid. So what do you do when both parties, everybody's feelings are valid? You have to move accordingly. Jay Cinco dropped out of the group, and DDG got to respect that. And it is what it is. Maybe they'll come around later on, maybe not. But in real life, an apology will smooth things over. People don't like to apologize or take accountability. And sometimes it ain't accountability to take, because y'all both could be right. So in that case, y'all both can apologize. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. And then y'all could decide if y'all want to fall back or move forward. It don't have to be no beef. It don't have to be no war. You don't have to hit the internet. And or just fall back from each other. Simple. That's it what Ben talking about.
Cause all I do is show love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that. It's about picking what's right and what's wrong. And really, what's wrong is just saying, you know what, I was wrong, let's fix this. It's about what's right in the moment and fixing that. All that trying to make people pick sides in communities, that shit lame, that shit burnt out, gang. That shit overly burnt out, bro. Just be a good person, fool. Like, at the end of the day, I put this on everything. It's about just being a good person, fool. Like, I'm man enough to do that shit, but it's never a time where bro be like, you know what, I was wrong. If I feel like something is right, it's right. If I feel like something is wrong, it's wrong, bro. I've never been too high and mighty to be like, you know what, Ben, you wrong, gang. You wrong. I will tell myself you wrong. And I'm man enough to be like, you know what, I fucked up.
And yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. This one made me F with Ben heavy because he right. You know what I mean? And the streamers and the influencers are the new Hollywood, who the kids looking up to. I'd rather them look up to somebody who pushing that real, who pushing that, keeping the kids out of trouble or having kids doing the right, you know, leading kids the right way. And Ben, he was spot on. I ain't even gonna lie. Now I don't really watch Ben, so I don't really know what he be really on to on his streams, but that message was real, and I appreciate that. And if the kids gonna look up to him, I want them to look up to that type of way. Like, be a decent human being, be fair, be respected. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be ratchet. You don't gotta be ghetto. That's what they expect of us. You know what I mean? Y'all don't gotta be that. Y'all don't gotta be getting in trouble and getting locked up, or you know what I mean? None of that. Be respected. Carry yourself well. Females, y'all need to have morals. Y'all need to have self-respect. I don't know who raising y'all, who y'all looking up to, but I don't want nobody misleading the young. So y'all subscribe to me, and I got y'all. Draco on that. Big pressure.